Welcome, everybody, to the Brother Speak podcast. This is Brother Speak. Today, we're going to be talking about why you still worried about people that didn't like you like that. Grow up. Now, let me hit my theme music and let's begin. Again, welcome to the Brother Speak podcast. This is your host, Brother Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. If you want to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Facebook. Type in the search engine Bro Speak, BROSPEAK. You can do that also in Instagram and in Twitter. If you're also inclined, you can follow me on Anchor for the Bro Speak podcast. I have I think we have 3 audio podcasts up there right now. The War on Black People, created by Black people, the Pro-Black Woman, Black Male, and the new one I just put up there not too long ago, All Relationships Are Social Constructs. So you can follow me on Anchor and also Google Play and Spotify. So check me out there. So today I wanted to talk about this because this was something I was looking at my feed on YouTube, and I saw Cynthia G was talking about Alfonso Ribeiro. How do you say his last name? And, I didn't want to go over there and listen to her because her voice, kind of irritating. So I was kind of like, no, I'm not going to go listen to her. But I wanted to look up what was going on. So since he's on the tab, the picture's on the tab on my thumbnail. So what happened? Well, let me go read you the story and you'll see kind of why I'm saying the stuff that I'm saying. So let me share that. Okay, we're going to stop sharing that. We're going to share. All right. I'm going to share that here. So, see if I can see that here. Yes. Good. All right. I'm not used to this sharing stuff, so forgive me. So Alfonso Ribeiro, I'm probably messing up his name, facing backlash over controversial video after blaming white wife for lack of Black support. So this is from Gossip Cop. Oh, before I begin, fair use, and fair use. So, a cringe-worthy video The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star Alfonso Ribeiro has gone viral after the actor complained in a recent interview that he wasn't accepted by the black community because of his marriage to a white woman. Now, Ribeiro, who hosts America's Funniest Home Videos, is facing backlash for the profanity-laced video where he made several sexually explicit comments about his attraction to white women. Uh, yeah. Listen, look, you like what you like. I don't care. But you don't have to go on everywhere and pronounce this. It's weak as fuck, and no one cares. So let's look into the interview. So Alfonso Ribeiro recently spoke with the Atlanta Black Star and confessed that he sometimes feels alienated from the black community. Being black isn't something I try to be. It's who I am, he explained. The actor, who famously portrayed Will Smith's nerdy cousin Carlton on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, blamed his apparent exclusion from the black community on the fact that he's married a white woman and has a biracial family. So, to be fair to him, I didn't even know this man was married. I didn't know this man was married. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. If somebody would came out and say he was of the GAY, I wouldn't have been surprised. So I'm really surprised he got a wife, to be honest, and children. Because, until this, I never saw anything about his wife or his children. But let's continue. Oops, sorry about that. Okay. It all began when the reporter asked Ribeiro about his specific scene in the iconic sitcom where his character was met with skepticism while trying to pledge to a black fraternity. The article's author, Jasmine Elise, asked if Ribeiro has ever encountered a similar situation in real life, to which he answers in the affirmative. It still happens almost every day. Unfortunately, I'm in a mixed relationship, Ribeiro replied, and I get things and looks and comments constantly. He added, I'm never going to be white and I'm never going to be fully supported in the black house, seemingly implying that black people would hesitate to fully support him because this is an interracial relationship. So I'm in my own little world with support from almost no one, Ribeiro stated. To be in love with someone I fall in love with. How does that make sense? It doesn't. Well, people had a strong reaction to his claims and didn't hesitate to sound him off on Twitter. Of course they won't. It's Twitter. Twitter, they just bring up a whole kind of shit. So, this is from Bianca Nicole. Until I read this headline, I literally never heard anything about Alfonso Ribeiro's wife. I know. I'm the same way. Until this happened, I didn't know the man was married. Again, I thought if they would have said he was GAY, I would have been like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's keep going. Live and smoke. Two things I never heard in my life. One, a black person ever mentioned Alfonso Ribeiro's wife. Two, Alfonso Ribeiro ever mentioned anything pertaining to Black America. Black people are the welcoming people in this country. He has a guilty conscience or just paranoid about nothing. I'm going to say they right about that paranoia. I don't support Alfonso Ribeiro because he has a wife. No black person in the past, present, and future. So listen, man. I mean, this dude is a celebrity. He's well known. He's on the fuck. He's hosting America's Funniest Home Videos, which this show's been on forever. I mean, come on. Who hasn't grown up watching this show? You on one of the most iconic sitcoms of all time, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You was on Dancing with the Stars. Dude, Who had a problem with you with your white wife? Uh, Look, not everybody's gonna be on board with you having a white wife or a white husband. Nobody, not every black person is not gonna be 100%. Yeah, we're gonna support. No, you're always gonna have some yahoo who don't have a life, can't mind their own business for shit, gonna be whining and complaining about you and your white wife because they feel some kind of black pride. But and which a lot of it is bullshit because if you truly had black pride, you wouldn't be buying from foreign people. You wouldn't be dating some of the people that y'all date. Let's be honest. I hear a lot of these black women talking about these black celebrities should be dating white women, shouldn't be dating white women, should be helping the community. And their old man who dates black women ain't done shit for the community. They just don't. So it's like it's so hypocritical to do that. So I get it. I get that people do, but dude, you're living a good life. You got a wife and kids. Why are you still worried about the community? Especially a bunch of yahoos that they wouldn't support a goddamn puppy if it goddamn saved a baby from a fire. That's the kind of people we have. Why is that dog dragging that baby like that? That's child abuse. We just had BMT, shouts out to BMT, got in trouble with YouTube because some Yahoo had a problem with him showing black love to his daughters. This is the kind of world we live in right now. Everybody gonna have an opinion. It's just the way it is. Why are you, a successful black man, got a family, got a wife, everything seems to be good? Why are you worried about some yahoos? I never understood that. But oh, it gets worse. It gets worse for a Goofy here. Oh, Lord. As the story continues to make its rounds through social media, one Twitter user posted an old video of Ribeiro on stage at a concert making several vulgar statements about his love and lust for white women. Oh, oh, God damn. Damn. Why? Just why? Okay, let me listen to this piping hot mess of garbage. Matter of fact, let me see if okay. I'm hoping this will play. I might have to do this in another tab. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. Let's see. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, man? What the fuck's wrong with this dude? Hold on. Let me make sure that this was heard. I'm gonna go back one more time and share screen, share audio. All right, and okay. So I'm gonna make sure that people heard this. So this is Alfonso Ribeiro at a concert. Talk about loving them white chicks.
For me, because there's some hot white out here tonight. Okay, now. Hey, Alfonso. Now, I gotta say, listen, I have been known to fuck some white girls in my lifetime. Yeah! Go on, okay, now I have spent my life on some TMZ. Yes! And every time you see me in a club, guess who I walk out with? Who? A lovely blonde white chick. Yeah. For me, because there's some hot white.
So, for the record, I have banged white chicks. Okay. I banged black chicks. I banged white chicks. I banged Hispanic chicks. You will never hear me go online, go anywhere, and proclaim my love for white chicks. And I will go out, and when you see me leave a concert or anything, I'll be with a blonde-eyed white chick. That is goofy as fuck. That's retarded. What kind of world we live in? I'm like, so you got with a white chick. Whoop de freaking do. I'm glad for you. Really, I am. I'm glad. Okay, cool. That's not a big deal. I know some people in my circle of people I know, they bang white chicks on the regular. That's just what they do. All right. This is not an accomplishment. And they ain't nowhere near as successful as he is. But they pull white chicks. They be banging white chicks. They don't make a big deal out of it. It's just the way it is. So why is he making a big deal of it? Man, you gotta stop, man. This. So of course, his legs right here. Maybe this is why we didn't care about your marriage and why you haven't been invited to BET. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't want to be invited to BET because Jesus Christ, BET is the garbage. It's like, okay, so let's keep continuing. The reaction to the profanity-laced video is overwhelmingly negative. You think? With some even commenting that the video would never been brought up if Ribeiro having attempted to blame his lack of popularity in the black community on his interracial relationship. One poster even commented that it seems like it was Ribeiro himself that is preoccupied with his mixed race marriage and insinuated that the actor may be projecting. Misha Cross. At least Carlton was a funny character. Alfonso Ribeiro, on the other hand, can be intolerable and ignorant. Good one, man. Good one there. Yeah, I like that one. Let's see. I didn't see him down any black women in this clip. What's the issue? Oh, there's a lot of issue. The clip is proof that it's he who is preoccupied with having a white wife and not the black community. No one cares who he's married to or what women he dates. He seems obsessed with letting folks know. Yes, it shows seem like that. I mean, when you go on you go on a concert and you have to proclaim this shit, dude, there's something wrong. Let's see. This from Colin Beard. Carlton really should have sat there and said nothing. A few people may have said something, but millions didn't care. Now you say something, now a video like that comes out. Yeah. This is the internet, man. Shoot, they just waiting for you to slip up. Just waiting for you to slip up. There's no doubt that Alfonso Ribeiro has faced strange looks due to his mixed race relationship, which is extremely unfortunate. But his claim that his white wife is the reason for his lack of support in the black community is extreme, to say the least. Other prominent black entertainers have been in mixed race relationships and marriages and had biracial children, and they have been heartily supported by the black community. Perhaps Ribeiro is looking outward for the solution to a problem when he should be looking inward. And that's that. Okay, so look, man. Let me like I said before, I have had relations with white women. It's not a big deal. It's really not. Who you messing with is who you messing with. It's not a big deal to anybody. Only people who care is people that ain't got no lives. Only people that are gonna care is people that ain't happy with their lives. Let me take my face off the screen for a bit. But listen, no one cares that you have a white wife. At least no one that matters. No one that matters cares. It's just you. And if they do care, then they shouldn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's your life. Wherever life you want to have, that's your life. I don't live for people. Really, I don't. I don't look. I've had people who talked about my wife. My wife, black. My ex-wife she was black. And I still go over their house. I still talk to her. I've had people who said shit about that. I've had people who said something about my wife. They said, man, why are you with this woman? Even her own brother had something to say about me and his wife and my wife. You think I let that get to my head? I did that one time and I stopped. I'm like, no. That's the woman I pick. Whatever issue she has, that's the woman I pick. I don't care if it's a white woman. If I have a white woman, it's going to be the same thing. Because no matter who I pick, that's who I pick. And that's who I'm going to roll with. I remember I had a white friend who was a girl way back in college. And I brought her home to my mother. And my mother was looking at me funny. Well, for one, she was pregnant at the time. And she was like, this ain't your kid, right? She gave me that look like, this ain't your kid, right? And I had to say, let me show you what I was doing. I'm like, and I even had to have that conversation with my mother after that. Like, no, that's not my kid. No. No. She's a friend. They ain't my kid. It ain't mine. But it's like, but she was my friend. And that if I roll with you, I roll with you. I don't care what other people will think. When my wife was black, there were friends I lost because of her, because they didn't like the fact I was with her. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. That's who I married. That's who I want. That's who I want to be with. I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think she ugly. I don't care if you. I don't think. I don't care if you wouldn't date her. I'm dating her. I married her, and I would have had children with her, but it didn't happen. And I would have loved those children to death. But that's the person I chose. And for whatever reason, I don't care if you look at me, looking, even if I was with a white woman. Hell, I was with an Indian woman for a bit. You know the strange looks I got from that? Why you with this Indian woman? Y'all really in the relationship? I'm like, I didn't give a shit. We're together. It is what it is. But the thing of it is that people let that bother them, especially black people. You let people that don't matter in your lives bother you about something. It don't matter. If they ain't feeding you, fucking you, or financing you, their opinions don't fucking matter. And a lot of the time they talk about this black pride. There ain't no such thing. Because a lot of these people are bullshit. Especially some of these women talk about they race loyal. No, you're fucking not. Let me tell you how I know you ain't race loyal. Go to your job and talk to your boss about hiring a black man. I remember we had a panel on the Ebony Star Network, and shouts out to them, Max, Dane. I think Hassan Burton was there. Charlene was there, if I remember correctly. We were talking about black women hiring black men by default. So we had our little things why some people wouldn't. And the thing that bothered me was the fact that there was a black woman who wrote in the comment section that, yeah, I wouldn't just hire black men on default because they seem like they lazy and that's the stereotype, and they usually fall into the stereotype. So I'm not going to risk my career for them. Do that sound race loyal to you? And they'd be the same women would have some dude laying on the couch, buying them a PlayStation 5, letting them use their car, letting them giving them gas money, letting them lay up, ain't doing shit. And then be coming around complaining about black men ain't doing shit. But they supposed to be race loyal. Listen, that is not race loyalty. Race loyalty is you're doing for black people, whether you're in a relationship with a black man or you not. You are making sure that the race is better. Or at the very least, you're not doing anything to fuck up the race. If you letting some dude lay up on your couch, ain't doing shit, you are a detriment to the race because you're enabling this dude to be a derelict. And anybody who allow that, even if you're not in a relationship, you taking care of a grown man and not encouraging him to go get a job or do anything, you just letting him lay up, you are not race loyal. It is more than about who you date. It's more about who you screwing. It's about what you're doing to make your race better. Or at the very least, not making it worse. That's race loyalty. So that's why when I hear these women talk about they the most race loyal, no, y'all not the most race loyal. Stop it. Because if it ain't somebody you want to fuck or fucking on, y'all don't give a kid. You don't give a damn about that black man. So stop it. You won't even hire a black man. Stop it. And some of you dudes ain't race loyal either because, like that goofball Alfonso, y'all up there proclaiming your love for all these different races. That's not fucking race loyal. Stop it. And you up here, I don't even care you shit on the women who are doing stuff to black men, doing some fuck shit to black men. I don't even care you shit on them. Some of they need to get roasted out the building. But y'all attack the ones that ain't doing nothing. You're the one want to attack dudes for wanting to be married to a black woman. But you claim that you race loyal. Y'all need to stop. That's embarrassing. So, Alfonso, dude, you have a successful marriage. Your career is on track. Your kid, I haven't heard nothing negative about your kids, your wife. Like I said, I didn't even know you had a wife. So why would you still care? It's like people when black people, and I'm gonna talk about this other person in a minute that's on my thumbnail in a second. But when black people get a mic, when somebody interviewing them, it's just like the mic is like X-Lax. And because these people just get that shit just rolls out of their mouth. Talking about shit that they don't even need to be talked about. The black people didn't support me like they should because because they didn't because they because I had a white wife and they didn't really support me like that. I'm the interviewer. I'm like, what? So what's going on? What? Oh my god, man, you need to stop, bro. You need to stop. It's like they get diarrhea of the mouth. It's like the microphone is like their therapist, and they on the couch talking all their ills of the world. Like, dude, get off the mic, say no comment, and go get some therapy. If it's bothering you that bad, go get some therapy. You just need to go get therapy, man. Just go get it. It's not gonna hurt. Just go get them therapy, man. It's clearly it's still bothering me. And you going on in a concert talking about you love white women. I'm a walk. I'm like, dude, who are you trying to impress? Me? You trying to impress the crowd? What? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's 2021. I'm like, interracial dating is in, so it's not really a big deal to pull another race, another, especially white women. It's not that big of a deal. But you're making it a big deal, and you're drawing attention to yourself, and you're making it worse, and you bring your wife into a personal problem. You bring your wife and the kids in a personal problem. So now all these people are gonna be searching your wife. Now they're gonna be searching your kids. Now they're gonna be doing some dumb shit, trying to dox them and all this goofy stuff. All because of a personal problem that you have with the black community. Listen, some of these people in the black community don't care about you. They're never gonna care. They're just not gonna do it. For whatever reason. You may not be the most social. You don't act like what they perceive as a black person, a black man in particular, should be. That's what people do. But but the response is not to go on a stage and proclaim that you love white women. You're gonna go when you go home from the club, you're gonna be with a white woman. That's not the business. The business is just live your life. Take care of your wife, take care of your family, and just live your life. Dude, you're successful. You probably have more success than some of the people that are looking at you funny. I bet you do. I bet you. So why you care what they think? Just live your life, bro. So now you got this all hoo ha ha for nothing. Just nothing. Dude, if that's a big issue for you, yeah, you need to go sit on a therapist couch. Tell the therapist so they can tell you how to deal with it. Instead of getting on the mic, getting in front of an interviewer and spilling all this shit. It's not even worth it, man. It's like bringing people's past into their stuff they should have grew out of years ago. And this will be a perfect example for this particular next one. Let me share this screen here. All right. Boom. Okay. Now, this lady here, his name is Heather Marie Fraser. So apparently, she was responding to a post about the black woman who won gold in wrestling. You know, so very important thing, history thing, right? Okay, so I guess somebody was responding to the story, so she responded. So let's read what she says here. And this is the thing where I say people use something that happened to them a long ago and they don't get over it. They just won't get over the shit. So let me read this. Okay, so this was from her on August 5th, 7:16 a.m. This story opens the door for me to speak on an issue that has bothered me. Why are black American men so superficial when it comes to women? I don't mean all, so chill out. Ugh, fuck. This lovely young woman would not be appealing to the typical black man because of how she looks and is. When she mentioned her husband, I immediately knew he was not black and most likely white. Okay. Her personality and physical appearance is not what they want on their arm when walking in a room. For example, many black men do not like my hairstyle. Okay, we personalize this dumb shit. They may like me, but not my hair. They won't say it, but it hangs in the air. Okay, sound like you're projecting. They never asked me about my hair. Why would I ask you about your hair? May even be afraid to touch my hair. Low. Why? That's the question. It's natural and grown out of my head. If you're an unconventional looking black woman with dark skin and kinky hair and is focused on your natural beauty because you're making serious move in your life, your choices may be limited in your own rates. To each his own, I guess, but it begs the question why? Am I wrong? Yes. Yes. Let me show me again. Yes. Yes, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. First off, I hear this a lot about women and talk about black men and their hair. I know there's some dudes online who talk about women's hair. I know there are probably some dudes in real life who talk about women's hair. Okay, so the fuck what? Lady, you're an older woman and you still worrying about this shit as an older woman? You still worried about this shit as an older woman? Let's look at this lady, okay? Look at the picture. She's not a bad looking lady. Older lady. But you still worry about this shit? Meaning a typical black man. Number one, what's a typical black man? Okay. What is a typical black man? I'm trying to figure that shit out. Cause, man, I've seen some black men with some women, and these are black women in particular. Man, shit. These women look like they could be linebackers for the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers. They were hell in the middle. No running back was getting in. No running back was getting in there. They ain't getting no yardage because she coming. I've seen black men dating women who are skinny as a pole. And you be like, let me show you the looks I be giving with some of these people date. Hold on, let me get my big screen. This the looks I be giving, okay? Kill it with fire! Kill it with fire! That's the kind of response I be giving. So the typical black man, what are you talking about? Okay, if a particular black man didn't want to deal with you because of your hair, okay, he's a superficial dude. So what? There are plenty of black men who love your hair, but you won't see him because you trying to get this guy, this motherfucker. Let's look at this again. Okay. Why are black American men so superficial when it comes to women? Okay, there's a lot of men who are superficial when it comes to women. And here's this thing. When she mentioned the husband, I immediately knew he was not black and most likely white. Why are you assuming that he would be white? I think that's more of an insult on them too. So you trying to say white men would date anything? Her personality and her physical appearance is not what they want on their arm when walking in the room. Like I said, go to Walmart. You will see black men with some women. Holy shit. I'm just saying. Holy shit. I've seen with light skin, dark skin, and everything in between. Me personally, I like women, my skin tone and lighter. Darker is not my preference, but if she's cute and fine as fuck, hey, it's not a deal breaker. So, look, it's like we keep going after these. So let me. Many black men do not like my hairstyle. They may like me, but not my hair. Whoa, stop. How's somebody gonna like you but not your hair? If somebody likes you, they like all of you. Okay? If they just liking a particular part of you, they don't like you. They just like that part of you. Like I know some dudes who the chick is butterface, but her titties nice. So they just dating her to get with those titties or get with that ass, and everything else look like, whoa, what the? But the ass, like the Tarina Burke chick. Whew. Not the best looking in the face. They're like, why did they marry her? Why are you married her? I said, let me look at her body. Oh, I know why. She got a nice ass. In the discussion, man, no need to worry about that one. So look, it's like it's not that um the typical black man. Typical black man ain't typical. They date everything. You can, I don't understand how black men will date anything, but at the same time, these are the women keep saying that these men have colorism issues, weight issues, all these type of things. But they're the ones that they'll date anything. Those things don't compute. So, they say it, they won't say it, but it hangs in the air. Again, you're projecting. I'm like, now you're just being paranoid. You just like Earl Alfonso over here. I'm like, you just assume that somebody don't like your hair because they won't say nothing. Maybe they just don't want to say nothing. I don't know. They never asked me about my hair. Maybe because a lot of you women are so sensitive about your hair. You think I'm going to run up to a woman and say, hey, how's your hair? Is it natural? Do you think somebody, why would someone even say that? You would slap them in the face. Why would a man do that? Crazy, man. What is this? May even be afraid to touch my hair. Low. Wait. Hold on. Especially how a lot of black women in particular, I know women in general, but black women have issues with their hair. Why would I want to touch your hair like that? Anyway. Okay. I'm like, y'all are sensitive about your hair, but then you want people to touch your hair? What are you, a dog? What are you, a dog at this point? You wouldn't be petted like a pet? What is going on here? What's going on with these comments? I don't get it. It's natural and grown out of my head. Okay, if the person don't like your hair, that's their fucking problem. So what? Let me get back to this. Let me get back to the screen. Let me share that screen. I'm like, so again, if you're unconventional looking black woman with dark skin and kinky hands, focus on your natural beauty because you make a serious move you like. Your choices may be limited in your own race. No, no. The thing it is, you're limiting your choices. There's 21 million black males out here. You can find any black man. Your choices are not limited. So I don't know why you are limiting your choices. That's the thing. A lot of these women who have these issues with colorism and their hair, you limit your choices of who to date. It's not the men, it's you. So if you got a dude who don't like your hair, so what? There's another dude. And especially in 2021, they got dating apps. They got the meetup group that talk. I bet you there's a media group talking about your natural hair, and there are people in that group, male and females alike. Get with them, talk to them. There are black men talking about with I ain't like enemy, so my dating choices are limited. No, you are limiting your dating choices. You. So if it's the same for them, it's the same for you. You're limiting your dating choices because you have a problem and you never got over it, and you're still complaining about. So some girl talk about her, the wrestler is talking about her life story, and this is what you bring up about people not liking your hair, people not liking your skin, the colorism thing. And let me tell you about the colorism in the hair. You know who really brings that up? It is not black men, it's black women. I know my hair. I'm gonna show you my hair. Hold on. Let me get back to my screen. You see this hair? You know who criticized me the most about my hair? Was my mother. That's who criticized me the most about my hair. It wasn't my father. It was my mother. Only thing my dad said, hey, you need to shave. Okay, wear cologne. That stuff. The one who criticized my hair the most was my mother. And that you can ask a lot of black women. They will tell you the same thing. Their mother was the ones criticizing their hair and their skin tone. It ain't black men. It's black women who do that. And they teach that to their sons, which in turn project that on you, black woman. So if you really got a problem with it, you need to blame the mothers, not the fathers. So if you have that issue, again, just like I told Alfonso, go seek therapy. Instead of getting online, crying and bitching, go to therapy. You need therapy because you bringing shit up. That probably that girl in the interview didn't even bring up, but you bringing it up. It's ridiculous, and it's like people online again. They get online and it's like X-Lax. It's like they take X-Lax in their mouth when they get online, and then just shit just get rolling out their mouth, and it don't make sense. Because again, things like colorism and the hair issue, a lot of that's brought on about the mother, not the father. I'm sorry. And then y'all going to, because you're trying to get to the European standard of beauty, and you trying to fix your hair. And also, you go on jobs where they force you to fix your hair according to the European standard of beauty. You're trying to get to that thing, and you want to project that on black men. Now again, black men need to be getting together, getting their jobs, so you can hire these black women so they don't have to worry about their damn hair. But at the same time, you can't. Black men are not going to be able to solve that problem because they don't have no power over the standard of beauty in America. They don't. The only thing they can do is shield you from their influence by putting things in place so you don't have to worry about that shit. Because you're not going to match a white woman. You're just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. The white man is not going to put you as the standard of beauty. I don't care how many billions of dollars they say they're going to give to you. I don't care how many jobs they give you. They're not going to put you as the standard of beauty over that white woman. They're not going to do it. Because that would be dumb. Okay? And yes, do some black males follow that shit? Of course they do. We're saturated with it. All right, we're saturated with this because one, it's not our country. We don't control it. We don't own our media, and the media that we do own, some of us don't use it well, or we sell it. And then the ones that do right, a lot of us don't even look at it, don't even follow it. You got content creators on YouTube that speak highly of black women. Or at the very least, they don't denigrate them. They may have critiques, but they don't denigrate them. And what some of these black women do, they want to go after them. They want to tell them they defeated, they conquered, they ain't doing shit. Give out their rage and anger towards those guys instead of the people they should get angry at. Really, the real people they should be angry at, which is that white man and that white woman. But we know that they don't really want that smoke with that white woman. They really don't want that smoke. Meanwhile, that white woman is taking your style and trying to take your men and making money off of your style, off of your looks. But all you do is cry and complain and doing petition over Kevin Samuels. Well, the real enemy is making a mockery of you, and you don't even do shit about it except cry and bitch and moan. What's even funnier that somebody was saying that the Asians set your standard of beauty. Well, it's actually the white man's standard of beauty. The Asian just making money off of it. But you have black shops, that black women own, and you won't even shop there because you hating on her for whatever reason. Yeah, that's what y'all do. But then you get mad at black men because they talk about your hair, why don't you be natural and all that kind of shit. But y'all hate your own hair. And even if you going to get the fake hair and all that, you won't even buy from a black person. That makes sense? No, it don't make sense, does it? But it makes sense here on YouTube and it makes sense in real life. Talking about typical black man. There ain't no typical black man. There's some black men who don't like black women's hair. They just don't. For whatever reason. I don't know. Don't know, don't give a fuck. Maybe y'all should stop giving a fuck. If they don't like your hair, fuck them. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Why do you care? It's just another excuse to what you really want to do. A lot of you really want to do is you want to swirl. Go swirl. I mean, don't make the excuses. You just want to say the white man's better. Okay. Like in that one, she's like, as soon as I heard her talk about her husband, I knew he was white. Okay, just say you want white men and just let's move on. Black men superficial. I'm like, the fuck? A lot of men are superficial. You're not going to escape that going to other races of men. If anything, black men are the most forgetting about y'all looks than anybody else. Let's be real. But but it ain't the one that they want. The other men don't matter. So we just gotta insult black men for no reason. every chance we get, because we have issues with certain black men. And we just can't let it go. We just can't let it slide. I'm like, dude, let the shit go. It's ridiculous at this point. How many women crying about colorism and their hair because of some fucking Yahoo online who you wouldn't even date if you tried. You wouldn't date him. You wouldn't deal with him. So why do you fucking care what he thinks? Why do you care about something that happened when you were teenagers, a young adult? You supposed to grow up. Grow up. And same with dudes who talking about these people hating on you because you with your white woman. Grow the fuck up. Who cares? If you're in a happy relationship, what does it matter what some Yahoo and some bitch look at you funny? Who gives a fuck? Fuck them. They ain't fucking happy. If they ain't fucking happy, they gonna make sure that they gonna try to take away your happiness. That's the reality of these people around here. So at the end of the day, don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. And if you can't let the shit go get some therapy. But don't get in front of an interview and don't go online and just be and treat it like a therapy session. This ain't the time for that. You ain't got time for that. Go to therapy and do that. Got shit to do, man. But yeah. But man, that's it for the Brother Speak podcast. Thank y'all for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And again, shouts out to BMT. Brother Speak is in full support of BMT. Go check out his channel, Business Minded Talk. He's doing good work over there. And he is one of the few black men who support black women and want black women to be comfortable in their skin, in their hair, and however they want to look. He's teaching his daughters that. He's teaching his sons that. And he's doing the work. Support him. And to that motherfucker who wanted to report him about how he was treating his kids on that live stream, you a piece of shit. With that, I'm gone. And I'm going to leave you with my theme song. Yeah. So, thank y'all very much for listening. This is Brother Speak. I am signing off. Peace.